Hi. Oh gosh. See, I didn't figure out how to move it up, so I'm just gonna take it off. Hello everyone, how are we? Are we good? I am Michael Kooman. I am the artistic director. Please welcome, I want to welcome you all to the 2026 New York Youth Symphony Musical Theater Songwriting Show at Joe's Pub. Thank you for being here. I gotta move it up because I gotta use my cards. Ugh, just figuring my way out here. Okay, so this is the culmination of an entire year of study of musical theater songwriting. We have 14 songs for you. If you don't know anything about musical theater songwriting, it is a multifaceted, very demanding genre to work in. And so back in October, we started with lyrics, then we moved to music, and then we moved to story structure, and then now we find ourselves here today. So we had a lot of songwriting assignments that would sort of push the ability, push these musical theater songwriters to grow. And we can divide the concert into two parts. You have a list of the songs here. The first 7 songs are from songwriting assignments that we had within the year. Sometimes I gave them a monologue and they turned the monologue into a song. Sometimes I gave them a picture and they had to figure out who the character was in the picture and they would write a song for that. Sometimes we just had a sentence and they had to go from there and write a full song from that. The second half of the show, second 7 songs, are going to be from the last class songwriting assignment we do, which is an adaptation of a movie that we do every year. And each year I try to pick a movie that sort of matches the tenor, the tone of the class. And so this year we chose Juno from the 90s, starring Elliot Page and Michael Cera. What's really exciting here in this second half is it's the same movie, but 7 super different takes on the movie. So it's very exciting to see the personality come out of these songwriters. For the very first time tonight, we have a couple of songwriters who are in college who, in addition to doing this class, they wrote and produced a full musical on their own. And so I wanted, it's Herculean. Takes a lot. And so because I wanted to feature those songwriters just a little bit more, so we're gonna hear 2 songs from those full-length musicals. And that's it. That's how it's going to go. Every songwriter is going to come up and give just a smidge of an intro, whether the song is from an assignment or whether it's from the Juno musical. And I say we just start it. Should we get going? What do you think? Okay, so first up, we have a very special opening number written specifically for today, for tonight. And we're going to bring out Peyton and Landon and a couple of surprise guests. So Peyton and Landon, come on out here.
I signed up for a class in September. They called it How to Write a Song. I thought, I'll never be a musician. But alas, I guess I was wrong. I never dreamed of having my own words sung high upon a stage. So what happened since September? How am I up here? Next page. Well, I'll teach you what they taught me, condensed for sake of time, and in NYYS fashion, I'll make sure it all rhymes. But maybe you can help me, we'll treat it like a class. I'll give you tips and tricks we've learned. It might just save your face. What's one thing that you think a song should be, Landon?
Well, I think it should be catchy.
Every song needs a good hook.
When you're writing a song, it can't be too long, then of course it's gotta be catchy. You just pick a word or a phrase you've all heard, repeat it, and then it gets catchy.
Yeah, it's an earworm, a melody stuck in your head. You'll repeat it till you die, and then after you're dead, your relatives will sing it like the plague, it will spread, because it's just so damn catchy.
Your song is so catchy, your tune is so catchy, your words are so catchy, your art is so catchy, your ideas are so
catchy,
your song is so catchy. This is so catchy!
Write a song that's catchy. You've learned it here tonight. If there's one thing that will teach you, these songs are hard to write.
But something must be missing. So while we have the time deciding what a song should be, well, maybe it shouldn't rhyme.
Oh my God, it's Stephen Sondheim!
I am Stephen Sondheim. I'm here to tell you how to write songs like me right here and right now. You gotta use perfect rhyme to make your lyrics heard. Otherwise, it won't understand you. Slant rhymes are frankly absurd.
Well, yeah, but who cares?
I care, Luca. The theater. Perfect rhymes aren't just for fun. They're so the audience can guess what you're saying, so they can enjoy the music. If you're trying to say something complicated, help them, or else they get agitated. Even better when the words are somewhat related, but still keep it cool and calculated.
And if you get stuck and not a luck, go to rhymezone.com. Rhymezone.com. Rhymezone.com.
Loved your work on cats.
And that is how you rhyme it. Yes, Sondheim said it best.
Can't believe that
He was here.
Oh yes, we're very blessed.
there's so much left to cover. We can't fit it all in. So quickly we'll list plenty. Ready, set, begin!
Well, AABA structure.
Or maybe verse chorus.
Try not to fit too many words into one line.
Don't make it impossible.
And don't make it boring.
Or accent the wrong syllables.
Try to keep it consistent.
Unless you're writing this song.
And don't forget, just have fun. So now it's catchy.
It rhymes.
You rewrote it 10 times.
So grab a mic and hop on stage.
Tonight is history. Now's your page.
It's time. And that's the art of writing. We know no rights, no wrongs. This show is just 10 hours. We just sat down and wrote these songs. Just write the song.
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 Just write the what?
The song.
What?
The song.
31st draft of your very first song. We're so happy that you're here because this book is pretty long.
Just write the song and sound your bones.
Hi, y'all. So this next song, continuing on the path of long and increasingly crazy songs, is from an assignment we had to write where we had to take a monologue we were given and make it a song, basically no other requirements. And the song we picked, or the monologue we were given, is about a woman in love with a barista at her coffee shop.
And that woman is quite crazy. And you see we leaned into that a lot in this song. So please welcome to the stage Anastasia to sing Cosmically Real.
I was shopping for crystals as I usually do at the Loverton Town Mall at 3 when I met me a psychic. To be specific, she made a prediction for me. She said, Nancy, hey, here's the deal. You'll find love that is cosmically real. You'll meet him at a place that has a crap ton of caffeine, which I did. There's a guy named Jordan. I know I sound unhinged. He works down at the coffee shop. When someone spilled, he'd have his mop. And when he blinked, my heart would stop. After I cringed, I waited for him that night. I stood there with elation. I swooned and watched him as he slept. My voodoo doll, he even wept. And somehow they say I'm the one who creeped. I guess I'm on probation. I can see you rolling your eyes, but my chakras would never spew lies. I may be obsessed on vibes alone. I can foresee where this may go. Before he is my husband, you should know this is cosmically real. I always have to see him. I'm good at breaking doors, so I started sneaking in at night, stealing tank tops in plain sight. The officers and judge say it's not right, but he's so cute when he snores. I know you are really so nice, and I could use some legal advice, 'cause I'm facing 10 to 20 years. My current lawyer's grok AI. If I do jail or if I fry, I'll be loving Jordan till I die. This is cosmically real. Perhaps I'm overthinking this. Romantically, I should call it quits. Those people calling psychic scams are right. Even if that's true, if my feelings are a mush of voodoo, I will stay in my own little bubble. Love can keep you out of trouble. Virgos ruffle some feathers. I know it'll be for the better when Jordan loves me back. If he loves me back, when our love is blood signed and sealed in wax. My love is horoscope approved. New ways to find. Mildly resigned. Lazy, can't you be kind? Can't you see astrologically that I am head over heels for this one thing, which is cosmically real?
Hi, my name is Jacob, and I wrote the music and lyrics to the next song. So the assignment that we got was I got a photo of a guy flipping burgers, and I was like, he probably has more to him than just flipping burgers. So then I created this story where his girlfriend's trying to leave him because she doesn't think he has enough money because all he does all day is flip burgers. So this song is about that, and it's performed by the amazing Alex, and it's called Let Me Be Your Man.
I was a very simple guy, flipping burgers, making fries. But since you approached me, you set my spirit free. Yeah, our first date was rough, and the second I threw up. But we made it through, and you still held my hand, and you let me be your man. And though I'm not that rich, and life has been a bitch, but now you look at me and say you wanna leave. I don't wanna see that day, 'cause you're the most beautiful lady. You got me here and there's nothing left to fear if you let me be your man. Before I met you the first time, any love felt like a crime. And although we fought, you brought me in my prime. And I will ditch the whole joint if my poverty's the point. Come on and try, 'cause I'm the guy you need. You need, 'cause you're the perfect girl for me. Anyone with eyes can see. If the money's on the line, I'll be yours if you'll be mine. Don't turn away just yet. We'll work so hard, we'll buy a jet. I promise you I won't put up a fight, because this feels so right. Stay with me tonight, and let me be your man. Let me be your man. The stars are in your hands. Let me be your man.
Everyone. My name is Kiana, and this is Daniela, and the song we're about to sing is from the one-act children's musical I wrote that debuted last month called Swallow an Otter. The musical follows two sisters that journey to this magical forest world that's based off of Iranian mythology. But this song takes place when Sim, the older sister, has lost access to the magical world, and her younger sister comes to her door asking her to come out because she's been in her room for months on end, feeling very low and depressed. And with that, Daniela and I will present Doors to you. Are you crying behind your door? I've never known how to ignore the sound of your tears. Will I hear them hit the floor if I put my ear up to the crack? I have always been so sure. Seem to cure me of all my fears, but with you I'm so much more unclear. Doors have a way of proving that feeling distant isn't just something you can fight. I can hear you shouting out, but you can't hear when I ask if you're alright. So if I might come in, talk to you about how things have been,
People say when one door closes, another opens up. I don't need another door, I guess it leads me to us. So if you can't come out completely, just admit you need me and say, why can't I say, come in, talk to me about how things have been, ask me questions about where I've been gone in my mind. Send me a sign. If you just turn the handle, then I'll turn mine. If I just turn the handle, what would I find? I'd find you sitting serenely on your bed, eyes making nothing to be said. You won't laugh or make a scene, it's how it is, it's our routine. I'd look at you and call you sister, you'd stare at me like I'm a stranger. Although I'm here, it's crystal clear that I'm still stuck behind the wood. Even though I got through, more doors would stop me reaching you. So why even try? I see no sign. What if there is no handle for you to find? What if it's really much more kind to leave your door behind? The water I see is the tap running too long. My sister's okay, she's just singing a song.
Hello, this song is called Money Can't Buy. I wrote the lyrics and Max wrote the music. This song was based off of a project we had where we got a photo and we had to turn it into a song. In our photo, does that work? Okay. In our photo, we had this lady. She seemed very rich. She was kind of dressed in sort of vintage clothing, but she was in her room and she was alone. So in our song, first we wanted to really address that vintage feeling, but then we also wanted to address the loneliness that was in that photo. And so, without further ado, please welcome to the stage, Sophia.
I'm dazzled in diamonds and silk lines my bed. My clothes all embroidered in gold strings and thread. The world's on my shoulders, no, I can't deny that. Oh, I've got everything that money can buy. The rings on my fingers are covered in jewels. My dresses, showstoppers, all layered with tools. Was born with a gold spoon, no, I can't deny that. Oh, I've got everything that money can buy. One day I'll get sick of just buying one ticket for plane rides and cruise ships galore. I'll buy all the jewelry, but no one to tell me, should I wear Chanel or Dior? No matter the stash of unlimited cash, this feeling I've not felt before. I'm filled on the surface, but hollow inside. There's no one I know in which I can confide. No pearls or purses are catching my eye. I just want something that money can't buy.
Hello. This next song is from a song cycle I've been working on based on the stories of Alice in Wonderland. And this is a song towards the beginning where Alice is kind of fed up with her boring life and decides she's going to do something about it. It'll be sung by the lovely Daniela.
Endless hours with these old pages frankly drive me rather mad. Constantly my mind engages mindlessly. It's rather sad how I sit and read and wonder without a thing to do, but sit and read and wonder, merely taking in the view. Idle hours, endless break, not quite sleeping, not awake, just sitting and waiting and wondering why we always wallow waiting while life passes by. Kind of lonely, kind of not. Am I only what I ought? My mind's always in motion though I'm sitting still, like something hears within me some strange foreign will. My body is restrained here though my mind roams free. I need a busy body to take care of me. I hardly feel fulfilled here with these thoughts unknown, and now I feel as though my mind is not quite my own. Is that crazy? I don't know. Am I crazy? Maybe so. But maybe some mere movement will make me okay. I'll get out of my head and chase these wolves away. I must admit I never know quite who I am, or why I like the things I like, who gives a damn, or why I do the things I do or say the things I say. And sometimes I just watch myself throw it all away. Not quite present, but certainly here. Is it pleasant? Nowhere near. An idle body listening to an absent mind. Now I think it might be time to leave it all behind. No more idle hours and this break. I'm not sleeping, I'm awake. I'm gonna throw out this book, break my hook. Just take a look and you'll see I ain't gonna sit around no more. No, sorry.
Hi again. This song is called All I Think About Is You. Me and Evelyn wrote the lyrics and Jacob wrote the music. This song will be sung by Dominic.
Hi everybody. Hi. This song is from another sentence prompt that we got. It's about this boy, probably in his teens, and this girl is coming over to his house to work on a project, and he's freaking out because he has this huge crush on her. So that's basically the premise.
Yeah, and it's kind of like fast, and then sometimes it's slow, so just prepare yourself. And we hope you enjoy.
Hey Jasper, I'm almost at your place for that biology project. Can't wait. Oh my god, she's gonna ask me out. I've been pacing in my room for like an hour and a half. Will I end up in a tomb or look back and have a laugh? Cause you're sitting right beside me every time I close my eyes, and I don't know what to do. But these feelings won't reciprocate and I'm all out of whack. Cause your actions, they all indicate you'll never like me back. Now I'm stuck between a tug of war, no matter what I choose. All I think about is you. Yeah, I've been waiting for this text from you. Next time, can it be a call? Yeah, the project's about biology, but that's not on my mind at all. All I think about is the chemistry of you and me. Maybe one day you'll stare into my eyes and show a smile. You'll say, Jess, I know I've liked you and I've known it for a while. I'll say, same, and I'm so glad that you've been feeling this way too. All I think about is you, cause you're the only thing that's in my brain. There's nothing else that I can focus on. It's you who's driving me insane. With you around, I feel like I have won. All I think about is what the hell do I say in my reply? If I think about it hard enough, she might give me a chance. Every time I look at her, I simply fall into a trance. And my throat goes shut, my mouth gets dry, I've loosened every screw. All I think about is you. All I think about is you. All I think about is you.
All right, we're halfway through already. Can you believe it? Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right, so now we're into the Juno section of the evening. And picking a movie is always something I put a lot of thought into because I want to pick something that the class will be excited to write and something that sort of matches the tenor and the character of the class. And that's sort of why the assignment comes later in the year. It's actually one of the last things we do. This year's class is a particularly comedic-minded group of people, maybe a little more quirky, a little more off-center than normal. And so I say that so lovingly. They know that. And so, of course, I decided on Juno. Something about that felt right for me because I felt like it had a lot of comedy, it felt a lot of heart, and it also sort of had a lot of genuine emotional depth. And it sort of, for a 90s indie movie, it sort of had a lot more teenage nuance than you might expect. So I'm going to give you a general synopsis of the movie, and then again, of course, people are going to come up and give you a little more setup to where their song comes in the story. But if you've never heard of the movie, which maybe you haven't, there's a lot of young people here, Juno is a sharp-witted teenager who gets pregnant after a casual encounter with her best friend, Bleecker. She decides to give the baby up for adoption and sets out to find the perfect couple to give the baby to, but that also becomes something that is unexpectedly difficult for her. The film is really about navigating two worlds, the awkward world of being a teenager and suddenly being thrust into the complex adult world. At its core, it's about growing up, but it's also discovering what a different definition of a family might be. So, for our first song, we have Max and Lucy. Please welcome Max and Lucy to the stage.
So, for this song, after Juno gets pregnant, she basically goes to the abortion clinic. She's planning to have an abortion. She didn't tell anyone other than two of her friends. And as she's walking into this clinic, she sees her classmate, her name is Soo Chin, who's protesting abortion. And it makes Juno first realize that she's kind of a social outcast, and second, realize that she might want to keep this baby. So this song takes place in the waiting room of the abortion clinic. She's just dreaming about what her baby's future could be and all the things that her child could do that she never did. And Lucy has been an amazing lyricist and also will be singing. So.
I think Soo Chin thinks I'm a killer. This waiting room thinks I'm a hoe. My talk with my friends is all filler. And my parents, they don't even know. Whatever. I don't need their love or advice. I don't care that nobody's nice. Right? I've never tried to be a mathlete or join a team and be an athlete, 'cause caring sets you up for strife. Yeah, only in another life. Being part of something sometime could be nice. Someone enough to snuggle, so when they close their eyes at night, there's one thought they won't have to fight. Being part of something sometime could be nice. Maybe my baby will be thoughtful and strong and bright. They'll cure cancer and wars, be the one thing I've done right. I'll see them achieve their dreams and think, so can I, and I'll find the courage to try. I'll drop this tough guy lie, and I'll finish up high school and get a degree. Then I'll start a new life in NYC, and I'll meet someone who loves me for me, and we'll build a home and a family. I don't need all of that baloney, degrees in NYC, that's phony.
Juno and Bleecker are two strange kids,
And they're very, very into each other.
but one thing's standing in the way.
Juno's pregnant. And Bleeker's?
The father.
This is an awkward song about what it's like to be in that situation. It takes place in the hallway of their school.
And it'll be sung by Alex and Anastasia.
Woo!
Ask her.
Why'd he go quiet?
Bleecker, just say it.
Go on, just try it.
Would you?
Would I?
Like a tic-tac.
A tic-tac?
A tic-tac.
Why not?
I've got a ton. Mango or citrus or mint.
I'll take that one.
What if the kid is abnormally tall and kicks so darn hard that it makes Juno fall?
Why is this dummy not talking to me? He looks like he's desperate to pee. Having a baby
isn't easy. Have a tic-tac.
You seem to have quite an obsession.
My breath needs refreshing. What if I told her how she makes me feel? And also make it very clear that it's definitely not a big deal.
I can tell that I'm bloated. I wonder, does he think I was stung by a bee? Having a baby isn't easy.
Isn't easy.
Whoa, I feel queasy. Is it 'cause I am sucking this small orange bean that I can't make out what I should say? If my tongue wasn't focused on licking it clean, my words might find their way. He's gotta stop giving me tic-tacs.
I'm addicted to these chewy mints. Open my mouth.
Bleecker, open your mouth.
Just spit it out.
Bleecker, spit it out.
Juno.
Bleecker,
Would you
would I?
like if I accompanied you to your ultrasound? Having a baby isn't easy.
Hi, nice to see you again. I'm Peyton. So my song is called The World Stops. And when we were given this assignment, a little background, I'm a film student at NYU. So they were like, we're gonna make songs for a movie. I was like, oh great, this is awesome. So I was watching the movie and there was this one scene where it's at the very end, and the mother who has adopted Juno's baby is holding the baby for the first time, and Bleecker is holding Juno, and they're having an intimate moment as a couple, and it's cross-cutting between the two different scenes, and it's in the same hospital, but they're in different rooms, and I was like, what a great moment to make a song out of, and have them kind of having the same thoughts and the same feelings, but in their own separate worlds. So that's what this song is, and I hope you enjoy introducing Sophia and Claudia.
The world stops when it's you and me. The world stops
I see. And anything and everything that ever was or ever wasn't, everyone and everywhere slows to a stop, and it all feels real. It all feels real. The world stops when you're holding me. The world stops and you're all I see. And anything and everything that ever hurt or ever healed, everyone and everywhere slows to a stop, and it all feels real. It all feels real. Just a touch, just a small taste of wonder, just a moment to go. Just a kiss, just a world to discover, just a moment to grow. There's so much I don't know. There's so much I don't know. There's so much I don't know. The world stops. The world stops. The world stops. And it all feels real. It all feels real. It all feels real.
Okay, now time for something completely different.
This song occurs when Juno goes to the drugstore to get a pregnancy test. The cashier is this like witty, full of himself man who makes jokes about Juno's pregnancy. And this song is from his perspective. I did lyrics and Landa did music, and he's gonna sing, and we hope you enjoy.
This is the third time that you've come here looking for that sweet relief. But you're way past that. Look at you, it's funny watching your belief that you're not preggo as an ego, and you can't go back in time. Now you're way past your prime. You're next in line of all those teenagers that made a big mistake, because I know all of the slutty things which you dumbly partake in. You're as preggo as an ego, and it's obvious to tell what you do in that motel. Aren't you a bit young to receive this information? And I know all your life you've been wanting something more. And now, since you've got it, you have a baby infestation. And everybody knows that you're a horrible person. You're the primary example of a little dumb decision. It's the reason why your life is set on such a bad derision. You're as preggo as an ego, and for 9 months you're locked up. You're not fat, you're just knocked up. So you know now to expect it to add to population. And you gotta know exactly what you're gonna have to do. You're a super that's a diddle that you couldn't possibly undo. I can see that furrowed brow and all those little beads of sweat. All that hoping and that praying will leave you feeling regret. 'Cause you're as prego as an ego, and you'll never be the same. Let's take it home now. I hope I don't cause you strife, but you ruin your freaking life. Home skillet. Hi again.
Hello, also again. So, this next song is called Lilac or Neon, and it's about the couple that is adopting Juno's baby. And so basically, of the couple, there's Mark and Vanessa. And Vanessa, she's the wife, and she's dead set on being a mom. This is the one thing that she has lived for, and she's very confident in this decision.
But Mark, on the other hand, dreams of being a rock star. And so, may we introduce you Sophia and Zach performing Lilac or Neon.
When picking a color, you've got to be smart.
It's more than a color, it's really an art.
So there is a clear choice. The most perfect hue is obviously lilac.
Lilac.
Neon.
Lilac.
Neon.
Our child will be graceful, beautifully sweet, and they'll bring a smile to people they meet. Our little flower will grow big and sprout and thrive with no doubt. The walls should be lilac.
Well,
Don't start.
They will be badass. That is a rule. A rock star who's loud and too cool for school. And Juno's baby will be the next hit. Yeah, he will be lit. The walls should be neon.
Mark, you're living in a fantasy?
I know how we should do this.
This has to be absolutely
I'm sorry,
perfect.
let me handle it.
The kid's gonna be the star.
Do all the things I never could.
Or just baby things.
I'm gonna get him an electric guitar and teach him everything. He's gonna be a mini-me, 1,000 times better mini-me.
Mark, I think you're getting off track.
How about lime green? Why'd I even try? I share my ideas, and you don't bat an eye.
This is our child. They're our brightest light. And these are just colors, but let's get this right. So maybe just lilac
or neon.
I get it, enough said.
But neon is awesome.
Let's just go to bed.
give it up for the performers and writers today. Woo! Hello, everybody. I'm Nico, and I wrote the lyrics for Hey Little Baby. So this scene happened after Juno had a heart-to-heart conversation with her dad about love and realizes Bleecker is the one she truly loves. She then meets him at the track and explains how she feels about him as someone who will always be there. Juno then explains the baby always kicks whenever she's around, as her heart starts pounding, prompting him to feel her belly, which lead into the song. My brother Luca wrote the music and will be performing. We hope you enjoy. Woo!
Hey little baby, can I feel you kick? It's your body Bleecker and I think we click. Hey little baby, this is super rad. Holy cow, I'm speechless, 'cause I am your dad. Hey little baby, can't believe my luck. When you got delivered, I'll be thunderstruck. Hey little baby, let your heart be free. Mama says you're kicking, doesn't mean you like me. I wish you would have come later in my life. Once I've completed school, married to my wife. When I see you in the hospital room, that's when the stars align. 'Cause you're my little baby, well, someone else's baby. But even if you're theirs, you'll still be mine. Hey little baby, I just felt you move. It's your daddy Bleecker and I feel a screw. Hey little baby, one day you'll look back. Maybe you'll remember meeting me when we first hung out. Maybe you'll remember meeting me at the track. Wizard.
We're almost at the end. I love that last song. I think it's so good. I love all those songs, actually. I love all the songs. I swear. Okay, so the evening is winding down, but I want to say a couple things before we head out. Let's just zoom out and look at this program, the New York Youth Symphony. This is my 3rd year as artistic director of the Musical Theater Songwriting. Oh, thank you. I always say that I learn more from them than they ever learn from me, and it's just a pleasure to teach this class. I love it. I love talking about theory. I love talking about story structure. I love talking about lyrics, and I'm really happy with what they've come up with this year. One of the best parts of this program is that I get to bring in guest artists to come speak to them and to give them feedback, and this year we've had an outrageous group of people. We had Cinco Paul, who wrote Schmigadoon, who is just nominated for 13 Tonys, like literally last week. We also had Will Aronson, who is a Tony Award winner for Maybe Happy Ending. And we also had Nell Benjamin, who is the lyricist for Mean Girls and Legally Blonde. And we also, yeah, she's amazing. Are you here, Nell? No, Nell said she might come, but maybe she didn't come. It's okay. But we also take these students to a Broadway show, and we took them to Maybe Happy Ending, and they were able to ask questions to Will Aronson directly. So this is the kind of stuff we do here, and New York Youth Symphony is a larger program. This is just one of like 4 or 5 programs, and it's a nonprofit organization, And so if you like this concert, if you like these songs, if you like these adorable songwriters, if you like these amazing musicians here, there is a QR code, and please support us. You know, we're trying to grow. We're trying to grow this program. We're trying to make it more known, and we want to give young people who are interested in music a really wonderful experience. And the arts are being cut and cut and cut, and this is something that the world needs now. And it's nice to just sort of forget about everything and just come to this class and talk about musical theater. So we have a bit of a surprise, but I'm going to tease it out a little bit. I'm going to do the thanks before we do the surprise, okay? You don't have a choice. So I would like to thank, first of all, everyone on staff at New York Youth Symphony who has helped me make this happen. Jeremiah, Ian, Betsy, Bia, and of course our amazing executive director, John. Thank you. We also got to thank the board. Thank you so much. I think we have a couple board members here. Thank you for being here. Thank you. There is someone without whom we could not do this, and he is Grant. Grant over there, our vocal coach, so amazing. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, seriously. Thank you, Joe's Pub, for having us, and John up there on the sound. Thank you. And how about this band? What do you think? We have Gabriel on guitars over here. Yes. We have Fabian on bass. We have Jared on drums. And we have Noriko on the piano. Wow, you have a fan club. Love that. And of course, I have an assistant in this program, and you've heard her sing 2 songs tonight. Daniela, thank you so much. Great. So each year, we pick one student and recognize their exceptional dedication and talent in musical theater songwriting. This year's recipient has really impressed me with their ability to bring different styles and feels to every song they attempt to write. They bring such a fun energy. They are such a joy to have in class. And most importantly of all is they are such a good collaborator. Every person that I pair them with loves working with them, which is the most important thing, honestly, more than even just being a great songwriter. And of course, we have to give this award to the VIP of this concert, Landon Eiffel. There you go. Thank you, Landon. You don't get to do a speech, but you can tell everyone individually how much you appreciate it. All right, I think that's it. We got one more song. Again, this is, I love this class because they're so comedic, is the positive way. This last song is amazing. All right, Lincoln and Maya, come up and give a little introduction to your song.
Okay, we're just gonna do that. Okay, so for the last song of the night, y'all have heard from Bleecker and Juno and the adoptive parents, and now you get to hear from Juno's mommy and daddy. And I'll let Lincoln explain a little about the context behind that.
So basically, Juno's parents have both found out that Juno is pregnant, and at first they're mad, but then over time they sort of become proud. You'll find out soon with Zach and Anastasia.
I'm seeing red, 'cause our daughter, she just said that she's pregnant at our chat. I don't need a frickin' grandson. Let's get Bleecker with a handgun or a mace or baseball bat.
No, we shouldn't kill the boy. Saw how she was being coy. Not too long till it is due. We don't have time to should just prepare. Why does this feel like the Red Scare? When will this info sink right through?
I can't calm down when our daughter's been knocked up.
It's a better option to being locked up.
Oh my gosh, it's like a SWAT raid. Our daughter got laid. Our daughter got laid. You want me to simply think that she isn't on the brink? She's young, she doesn't know squat. She'll go poof before we can blink, from knocked up to meth and pot.
Juno, well, this is her fault, but we don't need to exalt the obvious mistake she made. She didn't use protection, but we should have affection, even though our daughter got.
You want our sweet daughter to get played?
No, think of this baby as a friendly trade.
So, Bren, how was your day?
Don't let this topic fade.
Can we? Our daughter got laid. Remember when we were young and smart?
Remember when we had the answers?
I remember my first sweetheart.
Didn't you sleep with go-go dancers?
We'll always love Juno, that is always true. For us, that part is easy. But at least she didn't bring home a terrible STD. No chlamydia, no STD.
So here's the plan, here's what we're gonna do.
We let her go to this adoption rendezvous.
Let's think this fairly through.
Hope the wife is not a shrew, and that this whole plan won't cascade. Just maybe be happy, except that our daughter got laid. 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 Laid, 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 laid. Our daughter got 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 laid. Laid, 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 laid. Our daughter got laid.
All right, tonight's songwriters, get up here. Take a bow. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Take a bow. All right, thank you. Thanks for coming out. Thank you.